This horrifying case shook the entire United Kingdom with its inhumanity. A well-known writer disappeared without a trace, and the police had no leads. Soon it became clear that they were dealing with a cruel and unjust crime, the details of which could shock anyone. Following the tragic loss of her husband in 2011, Helen Bailey's life underwent a profound transformation. Overwhelmed by solitude, she sought solace in the digital realm, where she cultivated a thriving blog and found camaraderie among fellow mourners. However, this virtual refuge ultimately led her into the grasp of a man she believed would be her companion for life, a man who, tragically, would become her assailant. 6 years prior, Miss Bailey had flourished as a prolific children's author, crafting over 20 books, including the acclaimed Electra Brown series. With a passion for cooking, an ardent support for Arsenal Football Club, and a deep affection for her dachshund Boris, the writer from Northumberland shared her life with her husband John Seinfeld in the vibrant neighborhood of Highgate, North London. Their union spanned 22 years, with 15 of those as husband and wife. The idyllic serenity of their existence was shattered during a vacation in Barbados in February 2011 when Sinfield tragically drowned after being caught in a riptide. Overnight, Miss Bailey found herself catapulted into widowhood, her life forever altered. In an effort to navigate her grief, she launched the Planet Grief blog, offering poignant reflections imbued with wit, humor, and unvarnished honesty. She chronicled her experiences, from releasing memorial balloons over Hampstead Heath to poignant moments like purchasing a single Scotch egg from a cherished deli she once frequented with her late husband. It was during this vulnerable period that she encountered Ian Stewart through an online forum dedicated to bereavement. Mistakenly feeling a sense of familiarity upon seeing his picture, she christened him the Magnificent Grey Widower and began a relationship with him. Their connection deepened, leading them to cohabit in Royston, Hertfordshire, along with Stewart's 2 sons. Plans for marriage were in motion, culminating in a wedding ceremony at the nearby Brocket Hall. However, tragedy struck again when Miss Bailey vanished without a trace in April, a disappearance deemed wholly out of character by her loved ones. Stewart, ostensibly distraught, reported her absence to the authorities, claiming she had sought solitude at their holiday home in Broadstairs, Kent. Despite his desperate pleas and the frantic efforts of friends and community members, her remains, along with those of her beloved Boris, were discovered concealed mere meters away from where search operations were conducted. Forensic analysis revealed that Miss Bailey had been systematically drugged before succumbing to suffocation. Stewart, previously described as unassuming and withdrawn, had lost his wife to an epileptic seizure in 2010 and had since battled health issues, including a scare with potential cancer. His insomnia had led to a prescription for zopiclone, the same drug found in Miss Bailey's system. Throughout the subsequent trial, St. Albans Crown Court heard chilling details of Stewart's demeanor and actions following the murder, including attending his son's bowling event and indulging in Chinese takeout on the very day he perpetrated the heinous act. Investigators probing the author's disappearance described him to the jury as appearing rather cunning and elusive, noting an instance where he tilted his head sideways, glanced at us, and smirked. As the primary beneficiary named in Miss Bailey's will, he stood to inherit the majority of her estate, valued at over £3.3 million at the time of her demise. While authorities were actively searching for her, He took actions such as renewing Arsenal season tickets from their joint account and vacationing in Mallorca, as revealed during the trial. Reflecting on hindsight, a neighbor of Mrs. Drake remarked, "I believe he began to assume that things would continue unchanged and she would never be discovered. It was Mrs. Drake's revelation about a sinkhole concealed beneath her neighbor's garage that ultimately led to the discovery of Miss Bailey's remains, found within a Victorian well." 3 months after reporting her missing, Stewart was charged with murder and subsequently convicted following a 7-week trial at St. Albans Crown Court. Lorraine Mason, who, like Stewart, had met Miss Bailey online after losing her spouse, expressed profound shock within the widowed community, emphasizing the tragic irony of such an ordeal befalling someone who had found happiness anew amidst profound loss. The sentiment of horror and revulsion at one of their own perpetrating such acts against a fellow widow resonated deeply among those affected. Stewart's apprehension on suspicion of murder occurred on July 11th of the previous year. The outpouring of condolences and admiration for Miss Bailey within the online grieving community, evident in the responses to her final blog post, underscored the profound impact she had on countless individuals. Her blog, a beacon of solace and insight, resonated globally, culminating in the publication of When Bad Things Happen in Good Bikinis in 2015, which compiled her poignant posts. At her memorial service, friends and colleagues paid tribute to Miss Bailey's exceptional talent and her ability to candidly articulate the complexities of grief with humor and grace. Bereavement coach Shelley Whitehead remembered her as a courageous woman who forged connections and provided solace through her writing, creating communities for those navigating loss. For many, it is through her writings that memories of Miss Bailey endure, serving as a testament to her enduring impact. Despite the revelations of Stewart's deception and heinous actions during the trial, the dedications in Miss Bailey's book serve as a poignant reminder of the love she shared, concluding with a heartfelt dedication to her beloved Ian Stewart, referred to affectionately as BB. As we conclude this gripping tale of tragedy and betrayal, we urge you to subscribe to our channel for more compelling content. Your support means the world to us, and by sharing your thoughts in the comments section, you become a vital part of our community. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video insightful. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay tuned for more captivating stories.